Hi, I'm Ashna, and welcome to this robotics video course. In this video, I'll introduce myself, this course, and robots. So, I discovered robotics a few years ago and enjoy pretty much all aspects of it, from design to code. I believe that this field of robotics will keep growing, and that everyone should have access to learning about it. So, I made this course for everyone to enjoy and learn from. Not just for new robotics competition teams, but for students, mentors, and teachers as well. So this course will help you understand all the basic concepts in robotics, so you can share it with your team or your students. I will be covering all the major parts of robotics. I'll first talk about the design method, or how to approach a problem. After that, I'll introduce the main parts of robots. Then, we'll dive into various engineering and build concepts, followed by programming. I will be using Vex V5 parts to demonstrate concepts, just because that's what I currently have access to. You're welcome to use Vex or experiment with other competition platforms, like FRC and FLL. You can keep an eye out for updates on this course by subscribing to this channel. So, let's get into the good stuff. Robots. What is a robot? A robot is an automatic machine that can replace human effort. This could be like a Roomba that vacuums your house. You can sit and watch this video and not have to clean up. When I say robot, you might think of something straight out of sci-fi, or a humanoid. A robot doesn't need to resemble a person. Think of the Curiosity rover on Mars. It doesn't look like a person, but it's still a robot. What about this field we call robotics? Robotics is designing, building, programming, and operating robots. Again, as robotics advances, it brings up other challenges like legal, ethical, and social questions. But our focus will stay on the technical aspects. So as I kind of mentioned earlier, a robot doesn't need to be super fancy. It can literally be something like a toll gate or a vending machine. It's just used to make tasks easier and more achievable. So a Roomba can clean your house so you don't have to, and a robot can be sent to Mars since it's not possible for humans to do that yet. In general, a robot is something that can complete a task quickly, reliably, and automatically, and they are generally made to help people. So, say you want to make your own bot. What does it involve? The aspects of a robot can be broken down into 4 parts: design, mechanics, electronics, and programming. Each of these areas determine the capability, quality, and behavior of your robot, and they are all equally important. The design is the concept that the robot is based off. It's like a blueprint. It helps illustrate how the robot will carry out its tasks and how it may look. Mechanics is how different pieces are put together and interact with each other. This also involves simple machines like screws, levers, and gears. If you're involved or would like to be involved in the mechanical aspects of a robot, it's a good idea to know some basic math, geometry, and physics. You could compare the mechanics of a robot to your hand, which does a physical activity, and is made of smaller parts, like fingers and joints. Electronics involves things like sensors, motors, and remotes, and as well as a microcontroller, which is basically a tiny computer that's able to do math and decide whether something is true or false. Electronics can be compared to your muscles and nerves inside your hand, which give it the ability to move and feel things like texture or temperature. The final part is programming. This is the set of instructions given to the robot so it can function. The code helps the electrical and mechanical parts interact with each other. In other words, it can help your bot move or even detect its surroundings with different types of sensors. You can compare programming to the instructions your brain gives to your hand, like to catch a ball or touch your nose. And of course, the most important thing, robotics involves a lot of fun. It may be frustrating at times, but looking back, you'll realize how interesting it was to tackle the problems you faced. So, that's all for now. If you like this video, you can check out the other videos on this channel, or head to my website for a full experience. If you have any questions or feedback, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. Thanks for watching.